Hey Leo, it's Jill with the Healing Moon Tarot, and today we're going to do your mid-May relationship reading. I'm going to pull an oracle card and some tarot cards, and then once I have all the cards pulled, I will move the camera so you have a better view of them while we talk about them. So let's pull an oracle card as kind of the foundation for our reading. I want this one. And it's trust your own understanding. And again, you'll have a closer look at the cards in a moment. So sometimes we don't trust ourselves very much because we get caught up in thinking, well, this is the right way. Why do so many people have a problem with it? Or why isn't it benefiting me? Or why isn't it working out the way I expect it to? And we can start to question a lot about what we know as a human. You know, where am I? Where do I fall on the spectrum? You know, feeling like we just don't know enough. I know enough to know I don't know enough about most things. And I'm good there, and I trust that that's where I'm supposed to be. I'm not supposed to know everything. I'm not supposed to understand everything. I'm supposed to understand myself and trust where I'm at. Trust that I'm always learning and growing and expanding, and trust that this is my process, and I'm allowed to go through it any way I want to. I can throw it on autopilot and not give a crap about the rest of my life and just see how things go, or I can constantly be in free will and making choices for myself, how I'm going to spend my time, how I'm going to talk to myself, how I'm going to talk to others, how I'm going to create in this world, whatever it is. I'm engaged in that. And I believe that this card is telling us you need to spend some time there and learning to trust where you're at. Trust your understanding of the situation, and trust that it's okay that your understanding is not the same as somebody else's. Especially in a relationship, they may have a very different perspective on whatever your relationship is or a situation within your relationship. But you have to trust that their understanding is different than yours, and that's okay. It's supposed to be. If you both have the same understanding of everything, that'd be a pretty boring relationship. You just be having a relationship with your exact self, and that, I can't imagine that would be too beneficial long term. I think most people would get pretty bored of that. I just got a couple more cards to grab for you, and then we'll move the camera. I think that was it. Right, let's move the camera and you can take a look at the cards. All right, Leo. So we have you coming in as the Queen of Coins. So you may be really focused on yourself right now and your job, career, hobbies, something that you're creating in your physical space that has a monetary value. Or you may be really focused on your health. Something has you not looking out into the world, not paying attention to your relationship maybe, and paying attention to just what you can physically put your hands on right now. Whereas whoever this is may be feeling like they're in a really joyous, happy place. They're really feeling connected to people. They're really feeling some joy and love in their life. This is a very happy little family card. But the two of you, you're coming up with the 10 of Wands, and they also have the 2 of Coins. So in your world, you maybe feel like you've had to put in a lot of work lately. You've had to be really connected to this and picking up, dealing with a lot of details, dealing with a lot of just work. You've had to put the work in, and they feel like they've been juggling some stuff too. They're having to keep a lot of things moving and flowing for this relationship to be what it is. And I just feel like whatever this work the two of you are putting in is causing a strain on you, and you're not seeing eye to eye, because there's a separation here. These people are very much feeling left out in the cold, right? There is a beautiful stained glass window behind them with coins on it that tells them there's help right here. There's help right here. So whoever this is feeling, desolate in a way, maybe feeling really shut off, and this may be you. Or maybe this is just in general, this is coming out in a suggestion place. Anyway, the suggestion is to kind of be aware of this separation, and trust that your understanding is different than theirs, and that's okay. You don't have to have the exact same perspective to have an understanding and appreciation for the other person and their perspective. So if you guys are having some difficulties and really feeling like you're both having to put some serious work in, you're really putting in some work to, maybe you're the one that's bringing in the money and they're the one trying to keep the relationship feeling happy, and, you're both putting in a significant amount of work of juggling this. You may just feel very divided right now. And each of you have your very own unique understanding of what this relationship is. And because your understandings are so different, it's causing a divide between the two of you. So this card is telling you to lift up your head and look at the work they're doing too. Look at their understanding. Try to communicate about it. Say, this is my understanding of the situation, and I trust it. I trust my gut. I trust, what I'm viewing. What are you viewing, and why do you trust it? And maybe you can help open these doors so nobody's feeling left out, that you can have this camaraderie and this working together, and it's okay to trust your understanding. They're not always right and you're not always right. You both are. You both live in your own reality, and the relationship is you sharing your realities in a way that allows the other person to choose to be in your life over and over and over again, and you choose to be in this person's life and to have this. I feel like you're not choosing, that you're just kind of like, yep, there's a separation and we're just gonna keep plodding along. But there's absolutely no reason for that. There can be a sharing and a loving here if you both are willing to see each other's perspectives. And you may just be worn out by life right now, juggling a lot, carrying a lot, dealing with stuff, dealing with work, dealing with home, dealing with kids, dealing with different projects, whatever it is. And the two of you just need to come to an understanding of there's just a lot going on right now, and this is how I feel about it, and this is how you feel about it, and we may feel differently, but at the end, we're both in the same energies and care about the same stuff, so let's keep supporting each other and move this forward. Is pretty much where I feel like this goes to. Well, yeah, I feel like this was a really straight and to the point kind of reading, and I don't feel like I need to say much more on it, even though this has gone pretty fast. But you're a Leo. I don't think I need to keep explaining to you. This is pretty straightforward. That you can trust your understanding while respecting theirs, and it's those coming to compromises and dealing with those differences is where the true power in a relationship could lie. So awesome. I really enjoyed doing this reading for you. If this resonated with you in any way, I would absolutely love a thumbs up or a comment to let me know that I'm connecting with you all in a way that you're able to understand and relate to. So my other social medias will be linked below if you're interested. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, I absolutely love to interact with people. So we will see you soon, Leo. Be well.